Hello my lovelies and welcome back to day 20 of designing an island in 30 days without Nintendo Online and without terraforming. I didn't stream today again, so we're going to just get straight into what I did while not streaming. Okay, so today we're saying goodbye to Peanut. She is finally leaving after we got her thought bubble yesterday, which is a great time, but I think I'm going to leave the villager hunt to tomorrow. And I'm going to continue collecting Nook Miles and getting some little things done, because I really want to stream the villager hunt, but I just didn't feel like streaming today. Because I wanted to look after myself. I wanted to do some hobbies, I want to do some self-care. You know, it's the best for your mental health, looking after yourself. And I hope you guys have been looking after yourselves too. Again today I need to continue getting more balloons so we can get more decor for the island, more items, more recipes. I also need to collect all the mushrooms that's going to be on the island and decorate the little empty areas with whatever I have. And it's looking pretty good so far. I'm very happy with how this area is turning out. I just need to add like the little finishing details. I want to add some fence later on, and we got a picnic basket in this, which is perfect because I'm just going to use that to decorate. I'm just going to use it to put it in this little foresty area on the walk up to the farm core area, and I'm kind of obsessed with how this looks so far. I'm loving it, I really am. And the mushroom area is going to be great now that we have a lot of things to finish off the little farm. Like these round mushrooms that we've just picked up. And hopefully I should get some more of those tall mushrooms. And those like, kind of like chunky ones? I don't know. Now, I'm going to look for my bottle on the beach, because we need to continue getting more recipes and things. And I think later on I will be crafting a lot so we can add little crafted items to our builds. Here it is. Okay, brilliant. What have we got in our message in a bottle? A wooden table mirror, which we already know. Thanks. Leaf is here on the island, which is always the best time, and because we are doing meadowcore, I need more flowers, and of course Leaf is going to be the best way to get these flowers, so I'm going to buy a lot so I can plant them in the little areas where we haven't got much decor, around the forest area, in the campsite area, because we want it to feel like a meadow. And of course, I need to check Nook's Cranny today to see what is on sale. We have this vintage looking music player, the little phonograph, and even though it's expensive, I think we'll get it. It's just something extra that'll work in our little builds. And we got some Nook Miles for that, which is a brilliant time. So I'm going to put all these flowers around in the areas that I think need it. I think I'm going to keep this rock here as well because it looks really cute in this like little natural area near Able Sisters. I think it's adorable. And I just want to chat to you about some things. So today I actually had some exciting things arrive, and I'm getting into a new hobby. Now, if you've watched my channel's vlogs before, you'll know that I'm into a lot of cozy hobbies, and now I'm gonna get into like bead jewelry, and I've only been recently seeing this pop up as like a cozy hobby, I suppose. Recently I've seen a lot of Pinterest pictures. I've seen people making these gorgeous like chokers and necklaces and bracelets and rings, and I want in on it. I would love to give it a go. So I've been making a little necklace at the minute, maybe a bracelet, I'm not sure, where it's like little daisies, and I've got like lilac beads and some white beads, and it looks so pretty so far, but oh my goodness, it's so finicky. You really need to have like steady hands. I don't have like one of the bead needles, for those of you who do beading. I've only been using like my hands, and it is so difficult to string these beads the way you want them to string. It is so frustrating, but I know for a fact it's going to be so worth it when I actually get something like finished out of it. But oh my goodness, it's frustrating. I'm excited to make some things though, and I got some, like, I used to have beads when I was younger, and I used to make a lot of jewelry. I had like a full-on jewelry making kit in like a toolbox. and I was gifted so many things for birthdays and Christmases because I was just so interested in jewelry making as a kid. And I bought some beads to like kind of go back to my childhood self and, you know, enjoy that hobby again. And I got these like pink and iridescent stars, hearts, and like kind of pearly beads, and they're so cute, and I really can't wait to make some like 2000s style bracelets or even phone charms like what I used to when I was a kid. It's gonna be so much fun. I've also been reading a lot recently, which has been a really fun time. I recently finished Before the Coffee Gets Cold, and I finished Fourth Wing, and I read Fourth Wing as an audiobook, which was the best time, and I had the book for Before the Coffee Gets Cold, and I was expecting more from Before the Coffee Gets Cold, but I did really enjoy it. I definitely enjoyed it, but I was expecting just a little bit more in depth to the stories, because I found like after each story I was like, but now what? You know, you were kind of left hanging on the end of the story. And then with Fourth Wing, that was the most perfect book I've ever read in my entire life. And oh my god, how is anything gonna top that? I love fantasy romance books. And this book had the perfect amount of fantasy and romance, and it had dragons in it. And I was just having the time of my life listening to this, and I could not put it down. I needed to listen to more and more and more, and it got in the way of work and it got in the way of my life, but I would do it all again. Especially with audiobooks. I'm so happy that I've discovered audiobooks because I get to do things while reading, while listening to this book. It helps so much, and I can do my hobbies while doing my work if it's not like doing voiceovers and, you know, other stuff like that. But it's a great time. But you've been seeing me work on the island a little bit. I've been working on the Able Sisters area. I've been ordering my wheat fields, doing all that good stuff. And then I got the shopping app on my Nook phone, which I didn't realize I ordered that many things. But apparently I have, so I can start ordering from the app. But I don't know whether it's worth it or not, because I still want to get those Nook miles from the ABD, so we'll have to see about that. But we did get Nook miles for this as well, and we've got a lot of Nook miles. We're gonna have a pretty good hunt ahead of us, I think. 21,000 miles there is gonna do us so well. And I wanted to go around the island and plant some more pumpkins, put that orange kind of like colour, I suppose, around the island and make it a bit more cuter, a bit more vibrant, you know, because I need it to be more autumnal. It's very spring at the minute, I feel, if I didn't have all the pumpkins everywhere. So I really want to like pull it into the autumnal aesthetic that we're looking for, I suppose. Also with this cafe, I'm still adding little items around that I think I could use here. I don't know how it's gonna look yet because I don't have a lot of things, but that's okay. That's okay. Still adding the pumpkins around. And I think, especially at this time of day, I think I'm gonna have to put the dream address at golden hour, because look at how pretty the island looks in this light. I'm obsessed. I don't know, it's gorgeous. I'm just decorating these areas with more embellishments like weeds and pumpkins and things, because it does look empty and I need to do more in those areas. I'm a silly sausage. You saw me decorating next to Nook's Cranny, that little extra area over there. This is next to the Able Sisters. And I have an idea for this build and it's gonna look really cute. I'm very excited for it. I want to do like an outdoor area where they kind of display some clothes, and like I want to kind of just make it cute and autumnal with the mannequins with the clothes on it, a clothesline, some socks on the floor, and then I don't know if I want the fishing area there. I've put like a little fishing rod there, but I might do that elsewhere because I don't think it really fits in, but I'm gonna leave it there for now. So I'm just gonna do all the custom pathing. It takes so long, but that's okay. That's okay, you know. So more things I want to talk about. I am also reading. In my dreams, I hold a knife. I've just started it last night, and the first sentence brought me in so good. Like, I love books that start off so strong with their first sentence, just like Fourth Wing. Like, I think it was like, a dragon without their rider is a tragedy, a rider without their dragon is dead. Something like that. And like, if that doesn't make you want to read the rest of the book, I don't know what does. Like, it was so good. But this book, In My Dreams I Hold a Knife, I'm very excited for it to be like, If We Were Villains. I read that this time last year, and I was obsessed with that book. It was so good. It broke me in all the best ways, and I'm just hoping that this is going to be similar. Like the dark academia vibes, the murder mystery that's going on, stuff like that. So I'm excited to see how that goes, but nothing so far. I haven't gotten very far in. I think I'm like 5 pages in or something, because I'm also reading The Bone Shard's Daughter, which I'm halfway through, and then the third book in the Bridge Kingdom series I'm listening to, and then I'm also listening to another one, which I can't remember what it's called, like City of Thorns or something. I'm feeling so scatterbrained at the minute. I need to do everything at once, and I can't do everything at once. It's such a struggle. It really is. And I imagine that a lot of you can relate to being scatterbrained with trying to do everything you want at once. But that's how I'm feeling at the minute. I've added some little things to the area over here. Added a little lacy parasol, all the good stuff. And then I was looking for the villager for the DIY, and Freckles, the little cutie, was crafting. So I needed to find out. And we got small cardboard boxes, and I'm not sure how I'll use those, but maybe I could put some cardboard boxes near Nook's Cranny and have it like as overflowing stock just to fill little areas. That could work. So, you know, I might do that. I need to get a lot of items to finish off this area, but of course I need to put down some wheat fields to make it look super pretty, because a build without wheat fields doesn't look as good on my island. So I've got to do it. And I need to probably grab some DIYs. I need to make some things, so let's go do that. I'm gonna craft quite a few items, and I got loads of wood, so we can make a clothesline. And I'm not sure if I'll make the other things now, but definitely the clothesline for now. That is one of the main items we're going to use for this build. Okay, here we are. Let's put the clothesline down. I'm going to move these socks first and put this down. And I want to push it in between the bush and the wheat field, because I think that'll make it look the best there. And this is really awkward. Okay, hold on. Let me move it. Let me move it. And pull it out. There we go. And hopefully it'll just slot in. Perfect. Look at that. And then I'm going to put the socks back down, because how cute are socks on the floor? They're such an underrated item for decor. Like, I don't know. There's just something about it. Okay. Now it's time to craft a bunch of stuff. Now, I'm thinking a bunch of log stakes, because they work really well, just dotted around in the natural areas, and it doesn't take too much wood to make. I thought I should pop into the Able Sisters and see what they have available, and they've got this really cute, like, little pinafore skirt, and then I think that's all I want. But I could definitely use that in one of the builds, put it on the mannequin, and it'll look super cute. Okay, Blathers. I need to give you a bunch of fossils to assess, and hopefully you're gonna get us that left megalocide, or at least something that we can use. Let's have a little look. Look at all these fossils. I've got so many. You can assess these for me. Okay, let's go through them all. We've got the right megalocide, unfortunately. And then we have this thing. What is this? Is... what? Tell me that is not poop. That is... okay, let's move on. I think I'm gonna go sell all of these fossils, but first I want to move this tree. This tree's been really bugging me, and it doesn't fit in here. It's blocking the orchard. I want to put a little stunted tree here, I think. And I was meant to find something to do with this piano, but I think it kind of looks really cute where it is. I really do. So I think I'm gonna leave it there and make it like a part of the decor. Okay. I'm going to sell all of these. Let's see how much I can get for them. How much have you got for me, Timmy? 30,000 bells is pretty good for a piece of poop, if you ask me. Okay, I just quickly went round and did a bunch of Nook Miles things just to get us going a little bit more. So, watered some flowers and plants, talked to neighbours, planted some stuff. And now, let us finish off this little build here. Look how cute that is. I think that's adorable. I'm not sure if I like the grey, but it works for now. And then I've got this acorn hat, which I thought could be really cute, like placed as an item. And it does look a little bit sus, but I think I'm going to keep it there. I think outside of Able Sisters is where it needs to be. I also have this really cute hat here, which would look really cute next to the picnic. Look at how pretty that is. It's perfect. Thinking about the bug cafe that I want to do, which is inspired by another Twitch streamer called Emmy Moo. Kind of obsessed, but we're gonna catch some bugs. Oh, we're not gonna catch some bugs. Okay, thank you. Let me go put them on the beach for now then, if I'm not gonna continue, because I can't be bothered to go get another net, so I'm just gonna place them down here. We're gonna have a little bug beach. So I want to make some fences. We've just made a hay bed, but I want to make some fences because I love how they look when they're like dotted around. So I'm gonna do that. And then we've got that stacked firewood, which I could definitely use just everywhere and anywhere. And then there's also the signpost that I could use, and then maybe a couple more watering cans. I feel like that would be really useful. Now, today I didn't get too much done. I was more focused on all the in-betweens, and I feel like it was the same yesterday, but I really wanted to save the villager hunt until on stream tomorrow. So I'm still just going around filling in all of the little empty areas, and these bits are important, you know, like I could leave them till the last minute and things, but I would probably forget, and then we'd just have awkward empty areas by the time I got finished around to finishing the actual island. Definitely think that getting all this stuff done early is gonna save me in the long run. It's gonna save me time and things, even if like it takes so long to do these like little bits of like putting the fence down, putting little custom codes on the floor, putting wheat fields in areas where they fit, and crafting all these like extra items. But I think the little bits make an island, you know. People notice the little things, at least I do. And so it's important that the little bits are cute and work well with the theme. So I'm glad I'm putting a lot of effort into them, you know? So I'm just adding in a few more little bits, as I've said, around the firewood. I've got some log stakes, signposts, and I also need to plant some more flowers around, but I don't have any of those at the minute. I need to buy way more when Leaf arrives on the island, because I keep buying like 10 of each flower, and that's just not enough for an island that's going to be absolutely covered in flowers. I need more, you know? Oh, here's a balloon. Let's see what this is. Did you just hear my cat scream at me? You probably didn't, but she just screamed at me. She was like, hello? What is this present? Let's see. It is a toy box. I'll probably end up selling that. I actually really want to pick up some items that we have and just sell them. I'm going to chop this tree down, actually. It's in the way. I want a stump. Look at that. Look how much better that looks. Right, I'm going to put the signpost here. I remember, I don't know if it's just me, but I thought you could have signposts on a diagonal. Like, pointing diagonal. But, like, apparently not. It won't let me put it diagonally. And that really upsets me. I really want to have the signpost just like a little diagonal pointing instead of like just one way. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna buy a lot more flowers and things. As I said, I need so many more flowers for this island. And I don't know why I didn't go to Leaf, because Leaf is on the island, but here we are now. There he is, look at Leaf. I've just bought flowers from his competitors. This makes no sense. No sense at all. But I'm just gonna plop everything down. Picasso's here. Say hi, Picasso. No? Okay, she's on my lap. She's being a little cutie, and she's on my lap. And I think in these areas, there's not much room for more trees. So I'm thinking of just making a lot more flower areas to pull in the metalcore aesthetic, you know? And we have another balloon. It's so good when you're working in an area where balloons come often, because then you get loads of little presents. Especially a window display stand, which is definitely going to fit in on a natural island. Okay, I want to sell just a bunch of items that I know I'm not going to use. We've got like a million essay sets. We've got life rings, like loads of stuff that just will not fit on the island, and just I won't get around to using. So let's see how much these will sell for. I literally bought that phonograph and I've accidentally sold it, which really upset me, but you know. Yeah, that really upset me, to be honest. It was £53,000 or something. Pounds? Bells? And I let it go. Like a silly billy, because I thought it was something else. But I suppose it'll show up in the future. And I thought to finish off the day we could go on a Captain Island tour just to get some bushes, some flowers, whatever else is on the island, maybe a message in a bottle, all of that good stuff, and just see what we can get. Oh, I managed to get some Nook Miles, which is great. I mean, it's only 200, but like 200 back that I've just spent. Hopefully this is worth it though. I'm gonna grab all of these coconuts so we can make some money. And I found my recipe in the bottle over here, which was great. And I decided that I'll take all of these weeds and the pumpkins and things, because they'll come in useful at some point. And I'm also gonna grab the yellow and the white flowers on this island. And that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for watching, and if you did enjoy, feel free to like and subscribe, leave a comment about what you thought, and I will see you tomorrow for day 21, where we will be doing a villager hunt for a little dreamy. Bye!